And just like the title says, building your character. And here's the deal. Basically, we came across yesterday this issue. We were helping one of our friends level up. They finally hit 30. And when they came, boom, to their stash box, they had weapons, obviously, that we had given to them. They didn't know what was going on. They were completely lost. It was hard for us, you know, in the party to explain to them what each weapon meant. You know, this game is a great game, but it's very overwhelming. I like to call it, this is like a full-time job, basically, because you got to concentrate so much on building your character, concentrating on that, and then also the playtime, you know, so it's like, you know, but anyway, so I want to take some time and cut a video to help those, you know, just hitting level 30 and not knowing what's going on, or even people that have been playing this game for a minute and not knowing what the crafting station is, or the recalibration station up there. So I'm going to try to cover all that in this live stream here. So, Central Station's a big symbol, all right, basically you're going to start with what you're going to get out of your stash box at this point. You know, you hit 30, you grab your gold weapons that your friends have given you or whatever, and you're going to equip them. Boom, you're hit with, wait a second, this last weapons I had were levels. Now this says score. What does this mean? Okay, basically now is once you hit level 30, you're going to go into score. Now the game changes for you. And basically I wish we could shut her up in the background. I apologize. Let me see. Anyway, I was wondering if I could move somewhere, but anywhere in the base we're gonna have to hear her, so I think there's no speaker over here in the middle. This is an emergency services notification. Oh my god. Alright guys, I apologize about that. She is so annoying. I mean, how many times do we have to hear that message over and over? I mean, come on, by the point we're level 30, we should not hear that anymore. Anyway. Okay, here we go. So like I was saying, back to the weapons. So now you're gonna be going into gear score. That's what you're looking for. At this point, I'm assuming, like my friend, they have 163 weapons. I know they're gonna be watching this video to help them. That's the whole reason we're making this video for them. And you know, now you're gonna move on from 163 from the weapons you have to 182, and then eventually 204. I don't know if the new update they're gonna change the gear score on the weapons. Not sure. That's not what this video is about. Anyway, moving on, because I want to do this as fast as possible. Next question they had is, what do these pictures next to the weapon mean? And at this point we explained to them that these pictures mean certain talents you unlock. So for example, on my AUG I have these talents. Let me move up, I went too fast. Brutal, vicious, you know, and meticulous. These are the talents that you unlock with this weapon. Now each weapon is going to have different talents, okay? Like this one has their talents. I'm not going to go into every single gun because everybody's guns are different talents, I believe, unless you bought this AUG from the base operation a couple of weeks ago. Then obviously everybody has the same talents. That's why I just covered those talents. But for example, this shotgun that I just bought it a few days ago. I haven't really used it. Shotguns are not really, you know, that powerful, and it's a shame, you know. Hopefully with the new one coming out, I mean, they are powerful. Let me go back, you know, obviously I'm hitting 53k, but it's not good for the game. Maybe it's gameplay, you know, PvE, you know, but PvP, I don't know. Anyway, that's not what the video is about. So anyway, those are talents. Those are talents, okay? So that covers the little pictures next to the weapons. You're looking to unlock your talents. For example, my sniper rifle, which is normally my secondary. I don't have it equipped right now. I don't have my talents unlocked, and you ask why. It's because if you notice that the red number, I don't have enough, because those are my electronics. If you look up here in the top, you know, this build is not I'm not gearing for skills or electronics with this build. I have a different character for that. So, but that's what those pictures mean. Okay. So, next thing I want to cover is weapon mods. Weapon mods, you know, obviously are your weapon mods. You know, you change your your muscles. You know, you're obviously going to look for something better that's suitable to you, that's your preference, your grips, your magazine, and obviously your scope. Okay, and then these are your camos there. So basically that's your weapons. Now moving on to the gear. Hold on, let me make sure that's the next thing on the list that I made. Gears and gear mods, yeah. Okay, next thing you want to look at is your gear score. Now, you're gonna obviously want to put the highest gear you have, but something that doesn't bring your stats down. For example, if I rock my striker harness here, it brings my DPS down. You know, so you got to look at those things. If you're willing to sacrifice that, then that's fine. That's your choice. It's the build you're doing. Okay. So that covers that, okay? And then the next thing I want to cover is mod slots. Mod slots are the mod slots that you could add to give you an extra boost to something you already have or something you don't have. So for example, here, I don't have any firearms on this, but if I put one of my firearm mods, it brings up my firearm mods. You know, if I want to give it skill powers, same thing. If I want to boost my health, I could do that as well. I have a piece here that I believe I did that too. Hold on. Okay, here we go. See, this mask, my sentry call mask, is already stamina, I'm sorry. But what I did was I went ahead and I gave it a little boost. And what you see is here, I already have this equipped, so I'm going to unequip it. Boom. See, it drops, right? So if I add it, which I'm going to equip it again, it bumps up my health and my stamina a little bit, you know? So basically that's what your weapon mods, your gear mods are for your gear, okay? So that's what's going to go in these little shaded out little boxes. You know, this one doesn't have any, but if you look here, I have the 2 yellow little lines on there. That's what your gear mods means, okay? So basically, you know, that's what your gears, you're looking for gear that, you know, is the highest gear score for you could get into the incursions. So you need to but also you don't want to jeopardize so much, you know. Well, it's up to you again. Some people do, some people have no choice. You have to you know, that's the thing about this game, which is unfair in my personal opinion. And then again, that's just, it's my opinion. You know, the game is so off balance. It's not fair that you cannot have you know, even more or less, you know, everything's so off, you know. So anyway, basically that's what the gears are, okay? And then the next thing I want to cover is your armor. See, every single piece of your gear has an armor score on it. You want to try to get that armor score as high as possible, okay? In order for you to build up your armor mitigation and your armor around your body that protects you. I know we don't see that around our body or see it when you're hitting your opponents out in the PvP world, but pretty much that's like the shield that we have around us that the enemies have when we're shooting at them. They have the little white blocks on top of them, and then they have their health bar. Basically, you know, make the assumption that that's what that is, you know. But anyway, so that's what you want to try to do, and we're gonna get into that, how you do that in that recalibration station when I go upstairs. But basically that's what you want to do. You want to build up your armor score, okay? And they're gonna change it next week, but I think before what we used to go for was some type of 4,465, I believe was the number. I'm pulling it up here. Oh, okay. Let me go step by step. In order for you to get to your stats and where you're at, and for you to check, and I don't want to really cover that right now. But here, you come here to character, and then you're gonna come down here, and you're gonna search. You're gonna look at, you know, your firearms, your stamina, your electronics, your weapon damage, critical hit chance, etc., etc. You could do that on your own time. What I'm trying to cover is for you to see where your armor mitigation is, okay? And see how it says 4,758 I think the number to hit 65% is, see, I'm over right now, is 4,465. But as of next week, that's going to change, so I'm not sure. But you gotta look, you gotta get your mitigation up to 65%. That's what you're shooting for. Okay, so it goes back to, you know, adding, getting these numbers higher. Okay, so basically, and then the way you're gonna do that is you're gonna look for pieces that have higher armor, or you're gonna try to recalibrate. You know, so for example, let me show you another example. See, in this case, I have a piece already here that has higher armor, and it's a higher gear score. It's a 214, but look what it does to my DPS. My DPS drops down. So if I choose to do sentry, then yeah, you know, I could go that way. If I'm going to do a mission that requires me to do this, I might change it. If I'm out there in a battle and I see that, you know, I need to change it, I will. You know, again, that's your preference. But for demonstrations, you know, explaining the armor, yeah, I could change it, but look, it brings my DPS, so I choose not to. You know, so yeah, you know, again, that's up to you. You know, so anyway, moving on. The way you're gonna get your armor higher, if you have a piece that you like and it's suitable to your play style, you're gonna try to recalibrate it for more armor if you're willing to give something up. And what does that mean? And I know that's overwhelming, and trust me, I feel your pain, because this is very overwhelming, everything that you have to do in this game. This game is listen folks, this is some that it's gonna be here a long time, I believe, because there's a lot that goes into this game, you know. So you come up here to your recalibration station, okay, and then you're gonna pull up, for example, if you want to recalibrate your mask, you know, in my case, I recalibrate it for one gear mod. It's so annoying. I don't know if it's picking up on the video, but this game chat in the back, I wish there was a way to disable that. Anyway, you want to recalibrate to your preference, something that you want to, you know, improve, or whatever you're looking for. I'm sorry, the chatter in the back, the people up here, the AIs knocked out my where I was going with this, so trying to gather my thoughts back. Anyway, so for example, here on my vest, I came here and I recalibrated for more armor. Okay, the bad thing about this game is that you're only allowed to recalibrate one thing, and then that's it, you know, and it sucks. So in my case, I could only recalibrate more armor, you know, and for this piece, I would have gotten rid of the seeker mine, for example, because I don't use that, so that's useless to me. So I wish we could recalibrate stuff that we don't need on a gear. And man, if by any chance Ubisoft ever hears this, man, you know, well, it probably won't be in time, but before the game dies out, I think that's something that could bring down this game, is that we're not allowed to, because it's not fair now that I got to give up this piece because I can't recalibrate seeker mines, you know, which is useless to me because I don't need that. I can't recalibrate increase XP because it's useless to me anymore. I don't need XPs. I've already capped off, you know. So that's the bad thing. But anyway, back to the positive, and the whole reason of this video is you come and you pick something. So for example, my friend needs armor. Okay, so in this case, they're gonna come and take a piece that they really like and it fits their playstyle and it has skill, talents that they need, and they're gonna come and recalibrate out armor. Now, in some pieces, you don't have the option. Let me find a piece here. I should have brought a throwaway piece just to play around with it, because I don't want to mess any of these pieces up right now. Let me go get a garbage piece and come right back. Hold on a second. And what I mean, folks, no disrespect to the game, it's not garbage, it's just garbage to me as far as gear score. So for example, see, this is score 38. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna show for demonstration purposes how to recalibrate, because people do not know how to recalibrate, and that's one thing the game doesn't really do a good job of detailing it for folks, and if it did, I missed it, and I apologize. All right, I believe I just picked up a book bag, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna take this book bag here. All right, and I'm gonna say, all right, if I'm a type of person that needs more stamina, then I'm gonna recalibrate this for more stamina. Okay, if I don't want stamina on my piece, I'm gonna change it, and I'm gonna recalibrate it for firearms or electronics, whatever it is that I'm looking for. Okay, that's up to you. It's your play style. The bad thing is, once you do one, that's all you could recalibrate. Now you can recalibrate it, I think, up to 3 times. I'm not sure. No, actually, you could do it more than that, but you're gonna go broke because it just becomes more expensive every time you recalibrate. It like quadruples from the last time. So it's very upsetting too, because you know you're trying to recalibrate it and it's costing you so much money. It should be one time, one fee. You know, something else that Ubisoft needs to fix about this, man. Anyway, so for example, I'm not gonna give up stamina because I believe in health and stamina. If it was for this character, I would sacrifice skill hasting, because this character is not about skills for me. I have a character that's separate for that. So I would go ahead and chance it here and go skill haste and try to see if I could get armor on this piece. Okay, now before I do that, let me show you the other choices. You have armor capacity, which you don't have many choices, you know, there. You could just go up to 26% from 22. Not likely to happen. Or you could change this smart cover for anything that you use here on the right. Okay. For example, if I was building my other character, I would change this smart cover damage to sticky bomb damage or sticky bomb explosion radius, because my other guy is, you know, uses sticky bomb. This guy doesn't. So that's useless to me. So pretty much most of those skills there are useless to me because I don't use that. So I would keep smart cover, and I would definitely roll haste. And another thing is because smart cover doesn't give me armor, the opportunity for armor, because if not, I would. Because again, this is useless to me because I'm not going to be in cover the whole time. But if somebody that loves to be in cover, like my second character, that might be useful, but I would sacrifice that for sticky bombs. So again, it's your play choice. I just, demonstration purpose, just want to show you how this works, how to recalibrate. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll the dice basically on the skill hasting and see what they give me. Here we go. Okay, they gave me useless stuff for me, okay, because this is useless to me. For this character, I don't need skill hasting, but I could use critical hit chance damage, but that's not what I was looking for. Okay, so in this case, I'm just gonna go ahead and upgrade the skill hasting. See, right here on the left, it tells you, you know, you're gonna replace the one that's there for this. I did. Now that's the only thing I can recalibrate. Okay, I can't do anything else. I can't go back and say, well, you know what, let me get rid of smart cover damage. I can't. Bad, you know, I don't like that. I wish we could, you know. I wish there's something that they would fix. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and recalibrate again. Roll the dice and see what happens. Again, useless. They didn't give me my armor, not what I'm looking for. So I don't want to keep recalibrating because I'm gonna go broke here. Again, this is the bad thing, that, you know, you should just be able to pick and pay. Hey, I want armor. You know, I don't care about anything else. It shouldn't be, you know, but anyway, here, let's go for the third time. And then after that, I'm done because I need my money, my DC funds. Again, unbelievable. You know what? Let me try it just for demonstration purpose. Let me change it to critical hit chance and see what happens. Okay. One last time. This is definitely the last time. Let's see if we could get that armor. Oh, no armor. Okay, so Obviously, I didn't get what I wanted. Sometimes it takes many times. You know, it's your choice if you want to keep spending money. You know, so hopefully you have better luck than me. I want to move along to the next thing. So basically, you come here and you're gonna recalibrate and you're gonna try to get armor, or you're gonna get whatever it is that you're looking for. Like I showed you in my mask. Oh, I'm stuck here now. I guess I gotta roll the dice. Oh yeah, I gotta pick. Alright. Yeah, that's the thing, you gotta pick. Okay, now let me back up. Alright, so for example, where is it? This striker harness, when I recalibrated it, I sacrificed whatever was there for the +1 gear mod slot, and I was able to get it. You know, so that's what I was looking for. So it all depends on what you're looking for, but that's what you do. You take pieces and you recalibrate them. You know what? And just because I want to try again, let me grab another book bag and try one more time, see what happens. Or a book bag, or oh, this guy doesn't sell book bags, does he? Oh, he has book bags here. Natural. Okay, this is the firearms. Yeah, let me try it with this one. Oh yeah, you know what? Good thing I came here. I wasn't even gonna cover this. If you're a season pass holder or you buy or whatever, this is the reward claim vendor. He's all the way in the back, and you could get stuff from him back here. All right. So you know, monthly he gives you the camos, and he also has resources here for you if you run out there in the field, in the battlefield. Anyway, so let's go upstairs, try to calibrate that book bag real quick, and now I'm gonna keep it moving. Oh, where did it go? What? Where did the book bag go? You know what? Never mind. I'm done. So basically, if you still have any questions and you didn't understand how to recalibrate, just drop me a message, you know, and I'll answer them, or hit me up on my gamer tag. I'll drop it up in the description here. So last thing I want to cover is crafting. People don't know how to craft, or don't understand the concept of crafting, etc., etc. It happens to be that I need to craft something, so this is something that I need. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it live here, and for you to see. Okay. In this case, I have blueprints. You're gonna buy blueprints. Once you become level 30, you're gonna be able to buy different blueprints. See, I have different blueprints here from some weapons that I've bought. Okay, so you could craft this. Now, crafting weapons is going to take weapon parts, tools, and division tech, like you see at the bottom. Resource requirements. Okay, so basically you could see I have a couple of teal blueprints, a sentry, tacticians, and strikers. I don't have any chest piece yet. I've been lucky to find chest piece bags and gloves, pretty much everything else out in the battlefield or missions and stuff like that. I'll be honest with you, weapon mods and gear mods, those are the ones that I've really had to concentrate on buying. Yeah, I've bought, and weapon blueprints. But anyway, all right, so moving on. Basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna come to your blueprints and you're gonna look for whatever it is that you need to craft. Okay, in this case, I am gonna craft. I just bought this yesterday, I think. Yeah, this. All right, so I haven't even crafted any of these yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that just to try it out, see what happens. What does it give me? Okay, so in this case, this scope gives me 22 plus 0.50% accuracy and range. So I'll have to try it out on my weapon, see if you know how that goes. So But what I really needed to do, and the reason why I was coming here, is I needed to craft some mod slots to put, you know, in my gears. I'm sorry, my gear mods. So I'm gonna go ahead and I need firearms. So I'm looking for a higher firearms. All right, it gave me 161, and then the abilities of plus 1.50% critical hit chance. Okay, if you notice, it's plus 161. If you go back here, my blueprint caps out at 161. So that was a great roll. I couldn't be happier, okay? Because I got the top. Now, is the talent gonna work? Is the second question now. So that I will have to find out once I try to equip that on one of my gear mods, okay? So basically that's how you craft. You come to your crafting station and you pull your blueprint and you craft. In case, oh, here we go again with the annoying speaker.
Violence is strictly forbidden inside the perimeter. Violators will be punished and may be expelled from the secure area.
If anybody knows how to cut her off, I would really appreciate it if you could drop a comment on the video. Appreciate it. All right, anyway, last but not least, if you run out of crafting materials and you don't go out there in the field and look for it, you come here and you could make, for example, I could take some blue parts. You know, I'm sorry. What am I doing? Blue. I'm thinking blue. Shh, sorry about that. You see, every time she talks or they talk in the background, they throw me off. Sorry, guys. All right, weapon parts. Let's say I need weapon parts. In this case, I have enough, but you know, let's say I need to make some more. I have blue weapon parts that I could make more gold. So boom, I just made me more weapon parts, high-end weapon parts. Okay, that went too fast, so let me do it again. You come here, you craft. Boom, I just made weapon parts. Okay, I need tools. Same thing. I come here to my tools. I make them. All right, electronics, fabric. Okay. Now these dark zone require division techs. That's where the division tech comes in. Yesterday they were asking what's the division tech for. This is division tech for you to craft. The ones that say dark zone require the division tech. The ones that are just regular require just the ones you pick up in the game world. Okay, so that's the difference. Okay. Again here, if I was crafting blue, if I needed blue stuff, I would take from green. And I would make me some green tools. Okay, guys, hope this helps you. Please make sure you like, comment, share the video with other people that might need it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I will definitely catch you all in the next video. Happy gaming.